It's that upper low over the middle of the nation that's messing up the entire forecast, Steve. Ready? Let's go out the door. See what the weather's doing? Where's everybody? All right, let's go. Am I sensing some hesitancy to go out the door to do some weather and more? 46 degrees, 96% relative humidity. The barometer is low and falling on December 28th, 9:30 in the morning. You want to go out? Yeah. Let's see how far we go. All right. How about the Ice Bucket Challenge? More water. Day 5 of this extended late December thaw. The line is stretching on my flagpole. I guess that's good. The wind is from the northeast. We're having a nor'easter in late December that's raining. Yeah, that's right. December nor'easters are supposed to be snowing. Are you coming out, Steve, or what? No? All right. You can stay in. We'll probably come out when Rex goes in, which is probably going to be shortly because I don't think he likes this rain. Can you hear me okay? How are you doing, Mr. Rose? You gonna bloom for us in this thaw? Sure. So what's going on here? Well, it's that upper level low I just showed, overwhelming the pattern. It sends so much warm air up the East Coast that even though there's a fairly cold high pressure system in southeastern Canada and low pressure south of New England, the perfect setup for snow, it's raining. Because of all the warmth set up the East Coast in the last several days by that Midwest storm. 0.43 and counting. Oops. There you go. 0.43 and counting. Shall we empty it? I'm supposed to empty it at 8 o'clock. Oh well, we'll account for it. Some parts of Connecticut have already had 2 to 3 inches of rain with renewed flood warnings for some of the rivers in southwestern Connecticut. Thank goodness that our Monday storm, we had 4 of them in a row, remember, came on a Thursday this week. So we had 3 extra days to dry out. That was somewhat helpful. Unfortunately, it's warm enough for rain all the way to the top of Mount Washington. So Mount Washington, the temperature's now been above freezing for 24 hours. So now this is day 2 of the Mount Washington thaw. Just amazing. I mean, it is a fairly chilly storm. Here's the temperature map, and I put the wind gusts back on here. I got rid of the dew point. The wind gusts are in red, gusting 33 miles per hour at Block Island, Rhode Island. This is a nor'easter. All right, Rex, you can go in. I totally understand that. I get it. You think Steve wants to come out? No. Yeah. Come on, Steve. Nope. Which is really unusual. He almost always wants to go out. Yeah, this is the reality of this kind of weather. We show you the real weather in real time right here. Not mowing the lawn. Linda in Princeton says she might be mowing the fields. Very unusual for late December. Forsythia looks like it's doing fine. I'm just stretching here to try and find good things to say. Do you know they're playing football at Fenway Park over there, right over there today, this morning, probably right now as this video is coming out. Boston College hosting Southern Methodist University from Texas. I think in Dallas it's only about 50 degrees, but the sun's out. So anyhow, in the rain at Fenway Park. What about timing of the rain? HRR, high resolution rapid refresh. Green is the rain. Low pressure's going south of New England today, fairly strong low. It's strengthening a little bit. And there goes the back edge of the rain, 21, 22Z. That's 4, 5, 6 o'clock, the rain is done. So in Connecticut, the rain is already done. And then there's a front coming in from Canada tomorrow, some rain showers. Maine's getting a little snow, and then some rain showers tomorrow, just kind of scattered around for our Friday. And then it's Saturday that we get snow showers in the mountains, but too little, too late. I think I will do a snowcast today. Thank you, Nevada, Alba, and Ray for contributing. and I'll post the audio from that later on in the day. Anyhow, the cold air comes in, but the storms are taking off.
Good morning, Pico.
Really interesting radar this morning, showing how the precipitation in southern New England is kind of moving off to the east, and the precipitation in northern New York is moving off to the west. And from the satellite view, you can see interesting towering cumulonimbus near Long Island. There are thunderstorms with this thing too, and those thunderstorms are moving off to the northeast, and the gravity waves, those little ripples, just amazing texture to the sky today, and that long shadow casted by that towering cumulonimbus going up to about 35 to 40,000 feet. And here's the velocity azimuth display showing the wind from the northeast here in Boston near the ground, then from the south from about 4,000 feet up to 10,000 feet, then from the southwest up to about 50, 60 miles an hour up high around 25, 30,000 feet. So that's the differential advection, colder air coming in underneath warmer air in this case, and then colder air way up in the sky, creating the instability in those thunderstorms south of New England. So a lot of everything going on. We've been talking about that all week, how there was an inversion underneath a less stable layer. The weather stick does not point down much more than that. I think I'm going to let that line stretch. It's not the tightest line, but I'd rather have the line stretch than the So I'll fix that tomorrow. Now after this weather goes by today, we're in the showers tomorrow. It'll be day 6 of the thaw in Boston. Day 7 of the thaw is Saturday. It looked like it might try and snow here, no longer. Temperature may get below freezing on Sunday. That'll make it day 8. If the temperature gets below freezing, that will end the thaw. But GFS actually doesn't have the temperature in Boston going down, this is the Euro, until Monday night, or Tuesday night. Monday night, Tuesday morning. Anyhow, extended thaw goes on and on. As for the national picture, there's our mess today. And wait, no, let's look at that water first. The West Augusta Yacht Club there, those are the breakwaters that they have anchored out there. Taking a little bit of a beating today. Oh yeah, and that skiff, how's that skiff doing? It's gone. Remember that skiff that was just tied up right over there? I think it went down. It's going to take its whole mooring down. So there's an underwater skiff out there. Oh boy, that's weird. All right, where were we? Oh yeah, the lower 48. Forecast going forward. There's nothing good here. I'm not having fun because I love snow skiing and there's just no good news. The cold air comes in, but the low pressure takes off to the south and east, and then we have a high pressure coming over us, and the wind goes lighter. A few snow showers possible Sunday, Monday. I honestly don't even remember what this thing shows. More weather coming in on the west coast. Split flow. Most of the cold air is locked up in Canada. We get glancing blows of cold and no storms in sight. No winter storms late in the period. Yesterday we showed the 10-day, which was around January 5th. It shows one low missing us to the south, another one missing us to the north. I guess the only thing I can guarantee is that most of that is wrong in the 5 to 10 day forecast. I mean, 6-7 days ago, it looked like it would be snowing in northern New England today. So I guess the best thing I can say is things are bound to change, and we're going into January. And here's the 10-day snowfall forecast. It shows more snow in Mexico and Texas than it does in Massachusetts and Connecticut and Vermont. That snow in Maine is mostly tonight and tomorrow. So we're not in good shape. We went from having the best looking ski season since 2018 now to having the worst since 2011. I'll do a snow report later. So yeah, I'm a little bit disgruntled. So if you're disgruntled, you're not happy, right? So what does it take to become gruntled? Hopefully I'll be gruntled later. My fingers are frozen right now. Just a nor'easter with rain. It's the saddest thing. There was some action on the water yesterday. Rain missed us yesterday. Didn't come in till last night. So just a few beauty shots of the water and the boats going by. One ferry went one way and then came back the other way. Oh, I did want to mention that I did harvest some tomatoes way back before before that frost, and they did turn red. And I did have some tomatoes on my salad with my late day snack on Christmas Day. What else? Can't remember what else. Oh yeah, a tanker went by yesterday, but I couldn't catch the name of the tanker. So not much and more. Hopefully there'll be a snowcast later. Obviously it's a rather depressed TK today. I'll work on my spirit. Get back to you later. Talk to you. He was just on his perch there. He's thinking, do you want to go out or do you not want to go out? No, good choice. Glassy water day after day. Ever since that big storm last week. Fog trying to obscure the buildings in Boston. Not even done editing. Today's out the door, and here's more for tomorrow, which is now today, right? Oh, must have forgot the phone on the counter. Going back, getting it. Is that the same ferry? Don't see that very often. What's the temperature out there? Warmer than they said. Again, come on, focus. There it is. Close to 50. I think I said 40s. Yeah, technically it is in the 40s. Almost 50, just past 10. This is usually when I finish editing out the door, weather and more, and I come back out and get Steve and bring him in. And seems like he could just sit out here all day sometimes. And there's never a dull moment. What do we have today? Anyone read that? Something Bahamaya? Eyes aren't quite that good. Waco Shamya? I hear you, Steve. I hear you. Gull on a buoy. Tug at the stern. Tug on the port bow. Four River Bridge going up. Oh, what's wrong, Steve? Are you kind of stuck there? You're a little bit stuck, aren't you? Yes, you are. All right, here we go. It's time to go in. Wait, so my animal, this one goes indoors to go to the bathroom. Yeah, he's got me trained well. Stop. Stay. I got him trained somewhat too. All right.